Welcome back to today's episode of the What is K-pop podcast, in which I talk about pretty much anything that I want to talk about in regards to K-pop, but the intro typically goes, hello, What is K-pop podcast, in which I talk about groups, discographies, members, choreographies, outfits, survival shows, concepts, weird stuff that I've on. What day is it today? It's Tuesday. Jeez, I thought it was Thursday. Anyway, I don't know what day it is half the time. Anyway, Tuesday, and on Thursday, so 2 days time, because that's how maths works, I'm doing an episode about tattoos and piercings in K-pop that I've noticed and I like them. And I'm filming that on, to be fair, I'm going to film it on Thursday because then it goes up on Friday. This is going up, I don't know, because I wanted to film. And I didn't want to film a video in which I didn't plan because, well, the thing is what I'm talking about is that you have to have a list before you do that, otherwise you're not going to actually know what it is you're talking about. So I don't know when this particular episode is going up. I'm going to assume next Wednesday. So if it's the first tomorrow, so I guess the 7th, I don't know. The 8th. Probably it's going up on the 8th, or the 10th, or the 12th. It could go up any day because I sometimes just record. I did record earlier today because today's my nan's birthday, and I recorded TFN, which you would have probably listened to already. But I decided to record because why not? And I wanted to try a different format. So I don't say fun facts about the members themselves. I'll do that in a separate video or podcast episode about them as people. But instead, I'm going to be talking about the group as a whole, pieces of information that I find interesting using the Hallyu Idol website. Today is going to be about the Boyz because I listened to, they started this project back in, it was August last year, Christmas in August, I think it's called, or their second album, and they did it in a project form over several months, which is an interesting thing to do. Personally, for me, I probably wouldn't have done it like that because it's probably going to tire out your artists, but to be fair, different strokes for different folks. It works for them, so we stan companies who know what's up. Also, randomly, I don't think I talked about this, but I might have done. When I was in bed this morning, my legs started to itch, and I was like, "Oh no, I've got a bite on my leg." And let me tell you, I don't know what about. Sometimes I just am bitey things just seem to attract themselves to me, but I have this annoying bite on my leg that will not stop itching. Petals, no, that was Jelly. Jelly, hello darling. He's just come in, looked at the meal dish and is probably going to go back outside again. Are you going to go, mister? Yeah? Oh, you like your feather. Is that a new one, my darling? Oh, you're just going on the blooming blankets. It's also kind of warm in here because I've had to close the doors. So I might whack open the window in a minute, but yeah, so the Boyz are under, well, technically they're under IST, but the company that they debuted under is Cracker Entertainment. Their fandom name is The Boyz, and they have been active since December 2017. So actually, technically, they are 3rd gen because 4th gen started at the start of 2018 and went on until the start of 2023, despite what some people might say. And so technically, the Boyz are 3rd gen. however, is just like, to be fair, their music is 4th gen. Everyone just considers them 4th gen, so they're like 3.5 gen, but that also means that they're in the same generation as Monster X, when I feel like they're two completely different groups. So yeah, the Boyz debuted as originally 12 members. However, one of the members left in October 2019, called Howl. Yeah. And so now they're under only 11. Those 11 members are Sanghyun, Jacob, Younghoon, Hyunjae, Jooyoung, Kevin, Q, Joo Hakyun, Sunu, and Eric. And the oldest member is Sangyeon, born on the 4th of November 1996, and Eric was born on the 22nd of December 2. And Sangyeon is the leader. So that's like the general information. Got the Boyz' age ranking. So Sangyeon was born on the 4th of November, like I said, 1996, making him 27. Jacob was born on the 30th of May, 1997, making him 26. Younghoon was born on the 8th of August 1997, making him 26. Hyunjae was born on the 13th of September 1997, making him 26. Kevin was born on the 23rd of February 1998, making him 26. Oh my god, there's so many 26-year-olds. New was born on the 26th of April 1998, making him 26. Q was born on the 5th of November 1998, making him 25. Joo Hyun was born on the 9th of March 1999, making him 25. Sunwoo was born on the 12th of April 2000, making him 24. And Eric was born on the 22nd of December 2000, making him currently 23 years old. Just quickly, New, which I think his name is Changmin, if I'm remembering that correctly, maybe. He recently had his birthday. Is he? I don't know, I can't remember. If I'm being honest, I can't remember. The Boyz are just a group that, even though I've tried to learn about them, I just keep on forgetting everything. It's kind of hard. It's certainly something. So the members who are ranked from tallest to shortest are Younghoon at 1, Hyunjae, Jooyeon at 181, Sunwoo, Joo Hyakhyun at 175, and Eric out. And they range from 6 feet to 5'9". So not too shorter than, well, actually, 10 centimeters. So no, 9 actually. Well, yeah, 9. So it's a good difference, but to be fair, the pictures I've seen, it's not really that much difference. So out of the 11, well done, Sophie, English, 11 members, 10 of them were born in South Korea. Jacob was born in Canada, and a couple of them, Kevin grew up in Canada, and Eric grew up in Los Angeles in California. I've always wondered this, actually. Someone will have to comment if they know a little bit more about this, but when I think about like where I grew up, obviously I grew up in the house that I'm literally sat in right now. I have lived in this house since I think it's like something like the 12th or something of September, because I was early, so I was put into what the bloody blazing of hell was that? I did not like that at all. What was I saying before my TV rudely interrupted me? Yeah, so when I was younger, obviously I was technically born in I don't even know what you would call it, like a different city than what I grew up in. So I guess like my hometown is the town I'm literally living in right now. I was born in a different place. I was actually born in the same room as my sister. We always joke to ourselves or to each other that we were taken out my mum's sunroof. We were just a C-section. We were C-section babies because of a medical condition that my mum has. So we couldn't be born naturally. So we were actually born in the exact same room as one another because the hospital only has one delivery suite. And because obviously you're not going to change the whole hospital in 4 years since between my sister and me. So we were actually born in the same room. Potentially the same bed, but we try not to think about that bit. But yeah, no, it's a weird little thing. That we were born in the same room and in the same place, in the same city, basically, and it's very, very odd. Yeah, maybe even potentially by the same person. I don't know. I'd have to ask my mum. So moving on to the boys again. Just going to run through the positions of each of the members. Sangyeon is the leader and main vocalist. Jacob is vocalist. Young-hoon is the vocalist and visual. Hyungjae is lead vocalist, lead dancer and visual. Juyeon is the main dancer, vocalist and visual. Kevin is the main vocalist. New is the main vocalist. Q is the main dancer and vocalist. Joo Hyakhyun is the lead dancer, vocalist and rapper. Sunwoo is the main rapper and vocalist, and Eric is lead dancer, vocalist, rapper, and maknae. And the person. Oh, this is fun. Actually, I kind of like this way a little bit more because I feel like I don't know. It just felt really weird doing it, like saying stuff about their lives, even though, like, to be fair, I didn't really know the members of like any of the groups too well. Like I could tell you about BTS because they were like the big group that I was into. So I learned a lot about them. I feel like if I was to do another analysis on like members of a group, like for example, I'm thinking of doing episodes on like the units of 17, and like really kind of going into depth about the members in blowing up their profile a little bit. So then we can kind of learn a bit more about them as people instead of just glossing over them kind of briefly in like 40 minutes, trying to get in with my like little jokes and like all of the 13 members and like facts about those groups, like really digging in deep about the people as they actually are, because obviously these people aren't just a fact on a website, they are actual people, and like they have had interesting things happening to them, like for me and my sister, we had to have our dad basically be two parents in one for about 10 months when I was, how old was I? I was about 7 and she was 11 going into secondary school. So we had to experience that for a good 10 months. And then kind of again when I was 14 and my sister was 20, I think. Yeah, it was then. We didn't know kind of what was going on with my mum because she ended up having what initially we think it might have potentially been a stroke, but I don't know what like could have happened. We just sort of kind of treated it like that, and it seems to she's perfectly healthy now and stuff, but yeah, kind of having there's like so many little stories and stuff that like I could tell about my own life, and these people, they have those same stories but like obviously different ones because like no one has the same life as me and my sister, but they have their own like little anecdotes that we could talk about. Like obviously if it's like public available knowledge, I am gonna talk about it, but obviously we're not going to do anything untoward to get any information. But I would like to do one about the different members, different units of 17, and potentially talking about the boys in terms of their apartment unit, I guess. Because they have 3 apartments, 4 members, I think, to each apartment, or 4, 4, 18, 12. One of the apartments has 3 members in it. I can talk about them more in depth in terms of their apartment spaces if that's something that you'd be interested in. But of course, I can just talk about a member for about 20 minutes. I don't know. I have a bit of a blabbermouth, so I can talk for a while. Clearly. So MBTI personality types. The most common MBTI personality type in the group is INFP, with a total of 4 members being Jacob, Younghoon, Kevin, and New having that personality type. The majority of the members are extroverted, with 7 members who are extroverted and only 4 of them showing introverted traits, those 4 members being Jacob, Younghoon, Kevin, and New. But these are the members are the following MBTIs. Sangyeon is ESFP, extroverted, observant, feeling, and prospecting. Jacob is INFP, introverted, intuitive, feeling, prospecting, feeling, and judging. Juyeon is a little bit different with ENTP, extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and prospecting. Kevin and New are the same with INFP, introverted, intuitive, feeling, and prospecting. Q is a little bit different, an ESFP, extroverted, observant, feeling, and prospecting. Ju Hakyeon is extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and judging with ENTJ. And Sunwoo is ENTP, extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and prospecting. Eric is ENFJ, extroverted, intuitive, thinking, and feeling, and judging. He's judging. He has the same MBTI as Hyunjae and Yeon's, just Hyunjae. So my MBTI actually, I wonder if I'm still logged into 16 personalities actually, because I was the same as Jisung from Stray Kids' most recent one, but I have changed, and it changed to, if I can get it back. Let's just do forget password because I can't remember it. Send link. It might be on my other email actually. Let's just do it for both just in case. Also, just quickly, whilst I'm just talking, I was watching the Nikki Tutorials YouTube video with her and Perry from Little Mix, and it was actually kind of interesting that Perry doesn't have a sense of smell, because it's just not one of those things that you typically would think to mention in an interview. Because most interviews don't ask about how something smells, so yeah, it's kind of interesting that it took 14 years for us to learn about that, and that she has hearing difficulties, which probably is due to the fact that she has when you're an artist, you have little in-ear monitors, which basically helps you to know when certain cues are coming up in your music and what you should do next in terms of the performance. So I wonder if that perhaps was something that happened, of just that her hearing was affected by that. My MBTI is logician. INTP. Logicians are innovative inventors with an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. These are flexible thinkers, enjoy approaching life unconventionally, often seeking out unlikely paths. I've taken the test 4 times so far since September the 22nd, of September 2019. I don't take it again until the 26th of February 2022, and then exactly 1 year later, per one day, the 27th of February 2023, and then I took it about 6 months later on the 23rd of November 2023, and I was a turbulent architect, INTJT. Then I turned into a turbulent virtuoso, ISTPT, and then I became a turbulent magician with INTPT, and then stayed with that. With the last one I did. I love how I become more introverted. When I did it in 2019, I was 83% introverted. Then it went down to 79, then 80, then 82. I think it's mainly like if we're talking in terms of like when I was at school, I only took one at one time when I was in school, and then it was when I was kind of having my existential crises, and I just went on to citalopram, and then it was just before I started going to college with no crises because she doesn't know what's going on with her life and whether or not she's eventually going to melt into a pool of sadness and just being me. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I just get existential sometimes. Anyway, moving on. Rankings. Top visual rankings are Younghoon, Juyeon, and Youngjae. Top dance rankings is Q, Juyeon, Ju Hakyeon, Eric, and Hyunjae. Top vocal rankings Sangyeon, Kevin, and New. And top rap ranking is Sungwoo, Ju Hakyeon, and Eric. Zodiac signs. Ooh, I love doing zodiac signs. I believe in the old zodiac stuff, but I don't do too much research into what Virgos are like because, well, it's too much big brain energy and I'm tired most of the time, so we just sort of kind of accept. So Sangyeon is a Scorpio and a rat. Jacob is a Gemini and an ox. Younghoon is a Leo and an ox. Youngjae is a Virgo and an ox. Juyeon is a Capricorn and a tiger. Kevin is a Pisces and a tiger. New is a Taurus and a tiger. Q is a Scorpio and a tiger. Ju Hakyeon is a Pisces and a rabbit. Sunwoo is an Aries and a dragon, and Eric is a Capricorn and a dragon. Fun facts and trivia, which probably isn't that much fun because I've said most of the stuff here. Yeah. So Eric's Korean name is Son Young-jae. That's a piece of information I haven't told. And Kevin, Jacob, and Eric are fluent in English, with Kevin and Jacob being born in Canada land. So that's their native language. Yeah, so I don't know if this style of doing it is better. I do hope so because I'm always trying to improve the podcast. Given that it is the second season since, and I just hope that things kind of continue to go the way that they go and that things are going well. I was just looking just briefly at the Korea Boo website. Apparently Ning Ning keeps on losing her AirPods. Same, I do too. But the problem is that I don't go. So half the time they're in my house and I just have to find them. I just sort of kind of have to hope. Oh wow. 12 pairs of AirPods. Yeah. She owned at least 10 AirPod Pro pairs. Oh my gosh. AirPod Max. Are those the headphones? So I'm like, dang, Ning Ning, you need to keep better care of yourself. Yeah, oh my god, they are. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I only have one pair, obviously, because they are a little bit expensive. I'm not gonna lie, they are a bit expensive. I would love to know where all of her AirPods is. Oh, she even lost them in the middle of oh my god, this is tragic. I think mine are currently in my bag I took out the other day. To be fair, I don't really remember though, so yeah, but it's alright because I sometimes, like, I half the time actually just listen off my phone because, well, my parents don't really care, and I'm normally in the car just sort of waiting for my mum to finish shopping. So I dress for bed because it's 7:30 and I want to get out this dress even though it's pretty and get snuggled down to carry on watching a documentary true crime thing because if there's anything that you would like to know about me in this moment exactly right now, I'm a bit of a true crime fan. Like it's pretty weird how much I'm into true crime, but such is the way of life, you see. It doesn't harm anyone. So we just kind of do it and not talk about it. I'm probably also gonna lonely list this episode up when I wanna post it. So only the Lord knows when I'm posting this episode, or he doesn't because I'm not religious, and that is something I'm gonna be talking about. I think I have for Sunday, and I think I like said it as things we don't talk about at the dinner table, which includes politics and religion and just general other things that I don't think are typically talked about on at the dinner table, as like a way for me to basically say like what my stand, like if you want to know an English girl stance on that sort of stuff and a bit of K-pop here and there, please do tune into that episode. It probably will be up by the time I'm uploading this. Just named the episode the Boyz random episode. But yeah, no, that episode will be coming out, and it's going to be really, really odd for me because it's like me basically saying my own opinions on the political sphere in my own country, which is something that like I don't even think about that much myself, let alone even thinking to talk about it online, especially because I know what it might be, what it might sound like in terms of the world and like what it might cause for me. But I'm not scared because my opinions are my opinions. I will back my opinions until the day I'm no longer here on this earth. So please do understand that like I won't be swayed by public opinion. Like if you know you disagree with me, I don't really honest to God care how much you might say it to me because my opinions have been formed over 20 years of having different pieces of media. Like I consumed different pieces of media, talked to various people, formed opinions by myself, and I trust that what I'm currently in knowledge of right now is as much knowledge as I need to know about certain situations to be able to talk in regards to what I need to talk about. So just to make it abundantly clear, if I receive any comments about my own opinions, please do understand that they truly are just my opinions. It will be the only time in which I'm talking about it, because I don't want to talk about it any more than I really have to. But I do know with the general election in the UK coming up in the next, I think at the end of by next year, we do need to have a general election. And I know that some people might be asking, oh, what's your opinion on that? They might be. I don't know if they'll ask, but I'm gonna give my opinion. But yeah, so I think that's everything for today. And I will leave you to whatever it is that you're doing with the rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.